Trucker 2000, what's going on? Welcome to the live. It's all the way live in the Reaper Cave tonight. We're going to get all the way live and funky. What y'all good people up to? Everybody survived the eclipse. Thank you for those likes. Everybody that survived the eclipse outside. Nobody's eyes are burned and they can still see. I hope everybody's good. Mr. Wesley Griffin, what's going on? Hey man, I'm just in the cave today. The wife's on a Zoom call, so I said let me go live with my people. Let's chat it up something and chew some fat and say you use your welded helmet. Hey, I guess that'll work too. Hard Rock, what's going on? Big E. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the follow. Hey, we're gonna go all the way live tonight. We might even play a little music and some other stuff. Talk about some baits and tackle and whatever else y'all want to talk about, because that's what we do. The fishing has been good on Lanier. Big Fishing Anonymous. It has been great on Lanier. The fish are biting. There's still some Romans. I caught 2 or 3 off bed, put them back, but there was a few up shallow in 2 Mile Creek, but for the most part, they are biting. You always gotta love April on Lanier. Everybody use that, except we got a lot of welders in here. What's going on, Mr. Carl? Play the Stones. All right, I'll get some Stones playing for you. Where's the fish at? Hey, man, the fish in the lake. they still in the lake out there with the water at. Florence, Alabama. Well, I'm coming to Eufaula on Thursday. Where my Eufaula people at? I'll be in Eufaula on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 2-day tournament is loading, as the wife say. 2-day tournament is loading. Hey, Mr. Wesley, hit me in the inbox, man. Let's see what we can do. I got 4 wheels. We travel. We're gonna rip some lips. Hey, you buy the merchandise inside the links in the bio. Now this is my logo right here, which is the Reaper jersey. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a guy from Lucid Technologies. Lucid Technologies designed that for me. So if you need some graphic work, go to Lucid or hit me in the inbox and I can provide you his information. But he made that for me. Was filtered through the community experience. Somebody done said something. Granddad's Hard Rock, Pop-Tarts, Florida's in the house. I got on the crappie. Hey, listen, the crappie, I had some friends on the West Point that said the crappie ain't been biting down there yet. Yeah, we're going to put a little music on here in 1 second. Let's get some people in here. Mr. Smooth, what's going on? Come on to Florence, the crappie biting in Florence. I'm mostly fish Lanier, West Point, Altoona, Oconee, Sinclair. Anywhere within our club goes from most of Georgia, a little bit of South Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama. Huntsville in here, what's going on with you? Man, I'm coming to Texas it's in June. I'll be coming to Texas, so we're gonna do some fishing. I won't be going to some of the Mary Kay events in Dallas, so I will be doing some fishing in Texas. Uncle Ted. Let's see here. Mr. Larry, grown ass man. Lake Jordan. I don't know. Mr. Scott said you're most official in here. Yep. Miss Boujee she's on a conference call. She's working right now, so she won't be on there much longer. She usually don't stand about an hour or so. Then from there, it'll be time for her to go to bed. Gatlinburg's in the house. Roosevelt Lake in Arizona, boy. It's hot out there in Arizona. I use both spinner and bait caster. I use both of them. Tap the screen, get some likes. Let's get some follows in here. If you guys are not following us, you guys make sure you follow us and also repost the videos if you guys don't mind. G.A. Wood, what's going on with you? What it do? Man, they ain't been doing too much today. I went and bought an air mattress because I'm going to do some camping this weekend. And I bought a little twin thing. And then my buddy said, you going to get your butt on a big twin air mattress? So I just came back from Academy and I bought a queen. So a queen going to have to do. Never fished Del Hollow. I've been to Seminole. I actually like Lake Seminole. TK Fishing has signed West Virginia, Northeast Tennessee, New Orleans. What's up, New Orleans in the house? We used to come to Gunnersville during the fall, but I'm probably gonna make it there during a couple times during the summer as well, as soon as our tournament time is over with. She knew what the holes are in Georgia. Hit me in the inbox. Tell me what the holes are. The holes, not holes. We don't need none of them. Falcon Lake, Virginia's in the house. So the fish are biting in Micheal. Biggins Ferry, St. Petersburg checking in, West Virginia, Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I got a lot of people that are off Schoolcraft and 8 Mile up there in Detroit. My ex-wife's from Ypsilanti, Michigan. What's going on? Doughboy's in the house. Tap the screen, get the follows in, get some likes in. Yes, I am retired. I was a police officer for 25 years. But I'm going to probably start back doing some part-time work because of the cost of living and things have just gone up. Cost of goods. Hey man, gas, food. I'm probably going to do something for about a year. I'm in North Gwinnett, Jay Woods. Probably going to do something for about a year until my daughter gets out of school, and then I won't have to pay that private school tuition anymore. After that, I'll be okay. Mr. Brandon, next tournament is at Lake Eufaula, Alabama. Going out on Thursday morning to do some scouting. Ohio's in the house. What's going on? You want my life? Hey, man, listen. There's a song by Depeche Mode called Walking in My Shoes. But them some big shoes I walked in for a long time. So I paid my dues. Look, still gonna have to pay them because, money just ain't going as far as it used to. But I do live a good life, man. I appreciate it. I try to make things as easy as possible, just easy going. And when you can make things easy going for you and your spouse and your kids, everything else seems to work out just fine. Gulf Shores in the house. I need to come down to Gulf Shores and do some snapper fishing here in June. Where are my snapper people at? Hey man, we had a house that was for sale, and it got snapped up real quick. But we got one down the street that's for sale. It's probably in the fives or something. I do crappie fish. I use ACC crappie sticks and cutthroat jigs and Wagner jigs for my crappie baits. So yeah, I do some crappie fishing. It's time to do it. Listen, man, I love my garage. My wife, listen, I got a full basement downstairs. The other day, she said, where were you at? I said, I was in the basement. I went down there and fried me 2 pork chops for lunch and sat down and watched some television. I'm going to get me a couch and put down there, and then I'm going to put me a second fish room in my basement. So when I go downstairs, I can do the same thing there. I wish I had a floor I could just slip through and go right through this concrete floor and go down to my basement and then have a second place to go hide. Yes, sir. Hey, man, no problem, Mr. Christopher. Let's see here. South Carolina, Greenville, Country Boy SC, you up the street. It's about time for me to come up to Hartwell. Lawrenceville, Mr. Jackson, hey, you right around the corner. Lawrenceville, from me, is like, I'm right here in Harbins. So Lawrenceville is, like 5 streets over, I'll be in Lawrenceville, then I'll be in Decatur. Ohio here from Dale Ford Thursday. You go to Dale Ford Thursday. What's that? Willachuka, Georgia down south. I'm not sure where that is. Let me know where that's at. Catching some nice smallmouth on the New River in West Virginia. West Virginia, y'all thawed out. No more bad weather up there. Montana. I was in Montana one time doing some elk hunting one time. Ooh. That was, I I was a young man then, but that was a task. It was a task, but I would do it again. San Diego, the new Chuck Norris, spinner or caster. I like both of them. My spinning setup is usually a. Let me grab one for you. My company is Shimano. I like Shimano, so this is a Vansford 3000, medium of the road reel. They're pretty good. It's not a Stella. And the Corrados, I got this is a Corrado DC, and I got a couple other ones around here. But yeah, I like Shimano, and probably next would be Bait Castle. Probably lose. Thanks for the rose, Doughboy. Probably lose, and then die. Well, hold on, let's get some music playing over. On some music playing. So the super mix gonna have a little bit of everything. All right, there we go. So yeah, so I got a super mix playing. So it's gonna play a little bit of everything that I listen to. Douglas County, tore them up in Sweetwater. I never been out there to Sweetwater. I heard some stuff about that reservoir out there. My favorite lake would still be Lanier. They better see the first place, the big fish envelope. Listen, man, I I try to get first place every time, man, but sometimes the fish just don't cooperate with me. I do some dumb stuff sometimes too, so I'm trying to get better at making faster decisions. Hang out in East Tennessee, we go to San Raven. East Texas, go to San Raven, Toledo Bend. Yeah, Mr. Stewart, as I said, I'm coming to Texas in June. Gulf Shores, favorite rod and reel. Favorite rod, G Loomis, St. Croix, Dobbins. I like I got some loose reels, Shimano, Daiwa. Yeah, look, Depeche Mode is my favorite band. I can listen to Depeche Mode every day. I've seen them in Tokyo, Japan. Every time that they came to Atlanta, I was there. I missed this last one, but I never fished Cali. Some big old gators and you follow. Yeah, I always see it. Listen, every year I see bigger and bigger ones. Like it's almost like they just they breeding so fast. They actually had to change the campgrounds they said because the campgrounds were too close to where the gators were. What's up in my world, man? Hey, man, listen, man, my world is winding down tonight. It is winding down. Byron, Georgia, the wife's in there probably about to take a shower. Then she'll be hitting me up. Middle Georgia. Hey, Mr. Ronnie D, man, we appreciate it. Panama City Beach. I heard y'all got some stuff going on down through there with these teenagers. Listen, when spring break comes, they better have some of these teenagers to do. Because if they don't, like something's gonna happen. They gotta have somewhere to go. But the main thing is that they're saying that some of these teenagers down there and don't have no parents or anybody with them. They just drove down there by themselves. Okay, country boy. Shoemake 52. Hey man, not a problem, sir. Not a problem. Listen, I have served and always will serve. Tifton, Georgia. Man, I got the best wife in the world. I tell folks that all the time. I said she can bat her eyes and stuff like that, but I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. Cause she keeps me straight. Listen. I'm a well taken care of man. I am a kept man, and I ain't ashamed to say it. So she can do and say what she want to say, and say I need the underground garage. I do. Grass strip for crappie. I think that's a Florida thing. I watched those guys on that live, and they be having those grass strip out there in those lily pads, catching 1,000 shell crackers and crappie every day. It'd be crazy. Now I've already fished Sinclair this year, Mr. Chris. We supposed to have a tournament at Oconee, but we haven't scheduled that one rematch yet. So we're gonna get down to Oconee, but I need to come catch some of them slabs down at Oconee. They say Oconee got big crop in there. Tight lines from San Diego, appreciate it, Mr. Donald, Mr. Ivan. What's going on with you? Clarks Hill, I will be at the Clarks Hill next month, I think. North Carolina, Morehead City. I know about Morehead City when I was stationed up in Camp Lejeune. Hoorah. She's been there 30 years, okay? We're going to get caught up on some of these questions here. Might be you have to come down to Toledo Bend, Louisiana. Hey. We always come through that. I think this year she want to drive to Dallas. So if so, then we have a little bit more freedom to do some stuff. You guys go ahead and tap the screen. Tap the screen. Don't let Doughboy outdo you guys out there. Tap that screen. Show some love. Make sure that you guys repost the video and share with your friends. Let them know we're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers. Listen. In a year and a half, we have grown from the first video that we've done to almost 300,000 subscribers. And we just gonna keep doing what we're doing the way that we do it. I mean, we're just people like everyone else. We work hard, just want to come home and enjoy life, enjoy one another. Less drama. No, Miss Kyle, appreciate it. Nobody wants no drama. I don't want no drama. I'm a drama-free guy. Static and all that stuff, and we wouldn't want none of that stuff over there. I had to tell some other guys the other day. I said, "Hey, we don't talk politics or religion on this channel. Let's just leave that stuff there, and let's all just get along and talk. And if you got a cold beer, sip on your cold beer. If you got a glass of wine, sip on your glass of wine. If you got your bourbon and your cigar, smoke up. Long ashes to you guys who smoke cigars." I used to watch this guy, used to be called Cigar Dave. Well, I used to listen to Cigar Dave on the radio. And I don't even smoke cigars, but I used to like to listen to that guy talk about cigars. He just made it sound so doggone good. My favorite lure company, Mr. Russell, hard baits or soft baits? No, never been to New York doing fishing in New York. Oh yeah, hey Sean, my wife says she want me to be where I want to be at. So if that's being on the lake, that's where she want me to be at. Man, we too old to be worried about different stuff, and she want me to be happy. I want her to be happy. So I make sure I do what it takes to make her happy, and she does what it takes to make me happy. She still works, so most of the time that when she's working during the day, she's working 6-7 hours a day or whatever that is, and then I could be gone fishing. Yeah, if I say I'm fishing, guess where I'm at? I'm fishing. I mean, them days of all that other stuff that folks used to do, I'm too old for that, man. Hog Hunter, what's going on with you? Tennessee Norris, my favorite. Norris, your favorite lake? APC King, what's going on with you? What's my favorite rock band? Favorite rock band during the 80s? Let's see. I'm going to think about that one. A pro circuit, you'll probably never see me on the pro circuit. That's not my thing, man. I just like to go fish, have some fun. Listen, I don't want to spend that kind of money to do no pro circuit stuff. How far I'm from Atlanta? Hey man, I'm up in North Gwinnett by 316 in the Mall of Georgia. So Atlanta's about 33, 35 miles from me. About a 50-minute drive. Van Halen was one of my favorite bands during the 80s. But I listen to all of it. Like right now, I don't know if you can hear that. That's Kate Bush playing. A lot of you guys might say, who the hell is Kate Bush? But my music genre, it goes from one spectrum to the other. And my wife said, how can you listen to Kate Bush and Bjork and all those folks? I said, I like their voices. 10,000 Maniacs, the Sugar Cubes, Billy Idol, Duran, that's all my stuff right there. I mean, listen, they made enough stuff back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and early 2000s. I don't have to listen to any of this trash they make now. They make a lot of trash right now. Like there's some Kiss playing right now. Ranger's the way to go. I like my Ranger. But if I had to do something else, if I had the money, I'll buy Icon. Next one will be Skeeter. Icon, Skeeter. Next one will be Phoenix. Like those are probably my top three. Yeah, my Ranger's a 2016 520C NASCAR edition, Mr. Kyle. You want to take your nephew fishing in August? Hit me in the inbox, APC King. Let me know what type of fish you want to do. We could probably put you on some places that are bank friendly, that has docks or a pier that you can go fishing at. Mr. Hog Hunter, what's up with you, man? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll let you guys know what the term results are. The last term was at West Point. Caught five line burners, a little bit over 5 pounds. That was about it. But I caught my 5 fish. I got my 5 fish limit and my points, so I couldn't get mad about that. Was a good bait for largemouth during this time of year. Bedding fish. You can use anything that's kind of white crawl. If they're up in the grass, this is gonna be throwing this weekend some methylate worms, green, pink. Bass right now are pretty much eating everything. On Lanier this time of year, I usually throw a Yamamoto twin tail grub on the shaky head and drag it across a point, and they just destroy that thing all the time. One of my favorite soft plastics is the Nico Fat right now. Nico Fats have just been doing me justice on every lake. There's something about that bulb tail they just like. Brooklyn, New York. J. Bro Lewis is up. That's right, you gotta be a grown-ass man. Hard bait. Can never beat a crankbait. That's a DT10 right there. I love a good crankbait from DT Rappler, DT series to the Spro rock crawlers. So that's what I would say back right there. Kickback, sip, stole, that's it. Yes, I fished on Altoona and North Carolina. Gussie, what's going on? Tim Fish Lady, what's going on with you? Virginia, Parkins, Arkansas. Timothy Jordan, what's going on there in Kakalaki? Ridge Runner from Florida. Let's get caught up on some of these questions here. Wow, this keep coming. Mr. Trey, what is I'm doing pretty good. Headhunter crankbaits is awesome. Oh, you have to tell me about. I got some. Let's see here. Hold on. Thank you. Michael Griffin, you talking about that company right there? Listen, I don't know how they get their molds or what they've done, but they listen for the price point. Their jerk baits are great too. You caught your biggest fish on a DTA? Yes, sir. I'm coming to Texas in June. Shout out from Minnesota. Hog Hunter, where's Lake Harris at, sir? Otis, the Wiener Hound from Houston, one of my favorite cities in Texas. Appreciate the love there, Mr. Michael. So, South Mississippi. Oh boy. Yep, I fished Sinclair about a month ago. I went all the way up to the dam on the Oconee side. Didn't do much till I got back down towards the bottom end of the river towards, I can't think of the name of the creek right now, but it'll come to me. Brim fishing. I love doing some brim fishing if I can find some big brim to catch aside some little squeeters. Biggest bass ever about 6 pounds. So like I said, so there's just a lot of baits that are out there right now. Forward facing sonar baits, those middle type baits, the jerky jig, lipless crankbaits, jigs. You guys need some jigs, you go to Back Creek Custom Jigs. That guy will make you anything that you want, any color that you want. Go on his website, check him out. He makes a good product. Don't you guys know that the people who I name on here, these are small business owners that make great stuff. All handmade baits, hand poured baits, hand tied jigs. None of these little silicone bands that are on there that's gonna pop off and your whole skirt pop off. You can't catch but one fish on them. These people don't make that type of stuff. Of course she's gonna let me fish next weekend, Miss Kate. I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna tell her I'm going fishing, and then she'll say, okay. Cajun James, what's going on with you? Potato Creek. Where's Potato Creek at? Mark Eastman, what's going on with you? Hey man, I'm here hanging like a loose tooth out here in the Reaper Cave today. It got a little warm out here today. Got about 75 degrees here during that eclipse. Of course, I invite you. Let's see how we can invite you on the live, though, boy. All right, I sent you an invitation. Yeah, you come on in here. Douglas Lake in East Tennessee. No, never fished at East Tennessee. There, Kentucky. No, never fished Kentucky Lake, but I will be in Kentucky next week. At Precision Sonar. Hey, what's going on, Doughboy?
Not too much. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm hanging like a loose tooth over here.
Yeah. I wanted to show you some of the... Remember last time you went on live and I was telling you about some of the lures and stuff that I had bought?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was wanting to show you what I got. I got a
Forever 76. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. Camel hats, where's that? Yeah, listen, we sell a lot of camel hats. We have some solid hats, but the camel are the ones that do it. A lot of people want the Richardson 112s, but Richardson 112s are sometimes just kind of hard to do. Let's see that. What's that there?
That's some of them minnows.
Yes. Is that Berkeley?
Yeah, some Berkeley minnows. I got the I think they're like 3 inch.
Which one are those the power baits or?
Yeah, those are power bait real sticks they call them.
The real sticks, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you ever fish with them or not.
No, I gotta get some of those for like forward facing sonar. One of the guys with those boats because when you use that forward facing sonar, that's what those guys throw those little middle type baits out there on those suspended fish, and that's what they seem to bite more when using forward facing sonar.
And then my favorite bait that I go to all the time is bandito bugs.
The bandito, yes sir, the gookins.
Yeah, them bad boys, man, I tell you, they are the bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever buy any or not.
Oh yes, I got some. Is that white?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right now, if you're doing some bedded fishing, I don't know why they like white so much, but a white bait is also because you can see it, but a white bait will get you bit.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Bobby Captain, if you go to the link in our bio, you can see the order form or inbox me and I'll get that order form to you. Southwest of Sinclair.
I've been going to like Academy and Dick's and all that, and I just go pick up a bunch of random stuff, and everything that's been on sale. I think I was telling you about that last time, but I wasn't sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Haber Academy had a big sale, and a lot of people took advantage of that sale.
Yeah.
So, right now, ain't nothing on sale.
No. Have you ever tried these here? Kind of hard in that little bitty screen, but they're like some they let's say ultra tribe speed worms, and I got some water candy reds. And a buddy of mine told me up in Toledo Bend that they were there. Oh yeah, you the man there,
I,
buddy.
I pulled them out for this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
Mr.
then
Clyde, sorry, yes, I do like the saltwater fish. Like to do some snapper fishing.
yeah,
So, what else you got over there?
I got I got all kind of stuff, man. I'm loaded down. This
Okay.
I got that, and then I don't know. I've never heard of this company, but I went and picked up that right there. If you could see it.
Well, what's the name of that? So that's a crankbait. Is that a square bill?
Yeah, it's made by H2OX. I
Oh,
don't know who that
that's
is.
just an Academy. Like that's an Academy crankbait.
Yeah,
Yeah. Listen. You know, everything's about somebody's preference. You know, Okay, like the DT series, they're great crankbaits, but they got their flaws, and you don't want to hit it on hard on something because that bill's gonna crack and it's done.
yep.
Certain baits are just great for certain things. Like a guy said, he said headhunter. So if you look at this headhunter crankbait, if you look at it, what profile is that?
Oh yeah, that kind of almost looks like a rebel bait almost.
It's almost like a spro. I can go pick up a spro right here. Then hold on, I'm gonna get one.
That's a beautiful bait though.
So so I can pick up a spro rock crawler.
Oh yeah,
Okay, right. So I got a spro rock crawler. This one right here is about $13. This one here is about $7.
yeah. I
So
bought I bought this one the other day. This bait here, it was $8.
yeah. It's just about preference. Somebody's come out here.
Michael.
Yes,
Uh,
love.
the boss lady came out, huh?
Uh huh.
I said that boss lady came out on Mike.
The missus came out here, but she's gone already.
Oh yeah.
So it said somebody Miss H. Brad said, "Say hello to my other half," and she just walked out the door. She came out and said a few words, then she went on back to her business. Now she ain't gonna stop me from doing what she wanted to come out and say that I was doing. Like I said, she got off her thing, so now it'll be time to do tuck-in time. Listen, Mr. Cabs, I heard about them snakehead fishing. They say that stuff is something awesome. I had one guy say he said the bites are just so aggressive. He said that you'll probably stop bass fishing. I don't know about that one, but but I'm always willing to give things a try. Dope, what else you got there?
But I tell you what, we catch something in on the river by our house, Sabine River. We catch something they call them like a snakehead, and then they call them a shoe peak, and that is a fighting fish.
A fight this. Hey, listen. They said those things are something else, but you know, but we don't have any here as far as I know of.
Oh, okay, okay.
Say they're aggressive and fun to catch. Listen, hey, Mr. Calvin, somebody said those things are good to eat. They said the snake heads are good to eat. I couldn't believe that.
They said that the meat's tough in them, but I mean, I don't know, you know. But
Sir, UGA, I'm always on Lanier. Hit me in the inbox, man. Tomorrow's supposed to rain tomorrow. So, though, boy, it looks like that you outside out there.
yeah, yeah, my wife's on the phone with her friend, so she said I was making too much noise.
I know about that.
So I said, well, I'm a kind of go in my little cave that I got over here, you know.
Randy G, what's going on with you?
It ain't much, but you know.
And listen, we all have what we have, and we're blessed to have what we have. Because guess what? It could be worse. It could be worse, and I'm good. Mr. Randy, what's going on with you, man?
What size Evinrude you got on the back of your boat?
That's a Evinrude 250 HO.
Mine is 175. I don't know that much about it. I've only had this boat maybe 6 months, maybe.
Carson Outdoors, thanks for the love. See, so you got an E-Tech, or do you have a G2?
I don't know. It's they repainted the cowling. I don't know if you can see it or not.
No, I can't see it. Is it a shape like mine?
No,
Okay. Then so you got a regular E-Tech. E-Techs are good.
Yeah, I don't spend about
Hey, Mr. David, my wife will hit you in the inbox about that fishing. But yeah, Everroot's made a good two-stroke motor. Then they just, when they got bought out by these other companies, and they just ran it into the ground.
yeah. My biggest problem that I have with this one, is whenever line gets wrapped up in the lower unit, it keeps blowing out my seals, and I have to keep going into the shop and keep.
Hey, Doughboy, we had to remove you because you had the cigarette. We're trying to get you back in there. Lake Martin. We used to come to Lake Martin back during the fall. Yeah. Ain't ready to see. Got it. Listen, Big Brother watching everything, but they watch every little thing you do. Deshaun Watson, hey man, I appreciate it up there in Philly. Main lake I fish, Mr. David, is Lake Lanier. Boy, they got all kinds of restrictions and warnings and all. Boy, I tell you, boy, they be watching you, watching you, watching you. My next tournament is Lake Eufaula, Mr. Trey. I'll be at Lake Eufaula this Thursday. 2-day tournament on Saturday and Sunday. Put in at Lake Point in Lake Eufaula, Alabama. Hey, Carson, I don't know what was going on. It restricted Doughboy because he was outside of his house smoking a cigarette. Wow. They got you live sitting on the gravel lot, not moving. For what? It's the algorithm be doing stuff, people doing stuff. You know, it, it's funny. It's funny. Lake Fork and she live in Texas. Listen, man, Texas got all the big stuff. Everything big's in Texas. Who strapped down the Town Creek hole in Gunnersville? Yeah, I think they tried to cut mine off for 10 minutes if I didn't cut him. So I had to cut him.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
It's very relaxing.
I don't one guy said he got he got banned for like 7 days because somebody said something, but it wasn't anything that was offensive, but they thought it was, so he tried to appeal it and they said nope. So he's banned from live for 7 days. Mr. Adam, what's going on with you?
Yeah, I was just sitting on a gravel lot at our gate, and they kicked me off live and put me in the corner for 10 minutes, and I wasn't even moving. And my phone was in the holder, shooting out the window. Wasn't he shooting at me?
Well, look. Well, there's certain words I know you can't use. You can't use the GUN. You got to say pew pew, or you got to say something else, and because
I wasn't even talking.
So you say you weren't even talking?
No, I wasn't even talking. I was there doing paperwork.
Well, listen, they didn't want you to be productive.
I guess so.
Yeah. So one guy said he caught a 10-pound on Lake Fork. Listen, I think Lake Fork ain't got nothing but big bass in there. And Toledo Bend. So, listen, so Miss Mill's doing fine. She came out for a second, but she's back in the house now. So what else been going on with you? Man, you working early, and then they banned you for 10 minutes. And they really don't give you no other reason for it. No, they just
No,
say,
it said something about dangerous activities.
beautiful angel, how you doing? Said dangerous activity, sitting there doing paperwork. Boy, I tell you. But
I guess the pen was going to hurt me.
boy, look, now that's the TikTok for you. That's the TikTok. So, well, yeah, I said I was gonna come on here for a little bit, and I was waiting for Mia to finish up work, and so I guess she's finished, and I'm gonna go out there and get her in the bed. I'm gonna come back. I got get some stuff together. She said, "Why are you doing it so early?" I said, "Cause look, Monday's here already, and it's already gone. Then tomorrow be gone, and then Wednesday."
Hey, when the last time you went to Harlebur Creek Reservoir?
About a year ago. But
I went last weekend.
Oh, it was probably on fire, or was it real crowded?
No, there wasn't hardly nobody there. I went on a Friday, and
Okay.
the bass is up shadow right now. They're busting pretty good.
Okay. I used to, especially when summertime come, I used to go to the reservoirs because, the Lanier gets too crowded for me with the jet skis and the wake boats. So I just go to.
So you know where the cow pasture is?
Oh yes, sir. Oh yeah, big cow pasture.
That's
there?
where. Yeah, that's where they was biting real good at.
Yeah. I've been up to Lecture 2 before, and but those I just gotta get back out there. So, Pete, my customer's gonna do some work on my 10 boat, so I will be getting back out there to do some fishing on the reservoirs out there. And one of the biggest bass I ever
Yeah, they ain't
caught,
but
and I said one of the biggest bass I ever caught was at Harley Creek on spinnerbait.
yeah, they ain't but 12 miles from me.
You said 12 pounds?
12 miles. Hard Labor
Oh, 12
Reservoir ain't
miles
but
from
12 miles from me.
yeah. For me, it's probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah, you north of 316. I'm south of 316.
Yeah. You gonna get you a hat, Chef, for 6 days? Get you one of these camo hats. Yeah. I got a Pelican bass for that. Listen, that Pelican bass for I tell people you can get your boat. Like those boats used to be about $600. You can get that and a trolling motor, used trolling motor, and a battery for under $1,000 and go fishing. But now, that same little boat is $1,000. So you get you a trolling motor and a battery. So I'll probably say for under $1,500 you can get on the water. And those things are pretty stable. So don't let people tell you that, oh, it's a small boat, it's gonna flip over. I can stand up in that thing and move from side to side, stand on the edge of it. It's not gonna flip over. You might slip off, but the boat's not gonna flip over. So when next time you go out to hard labor, are
I'm trying to go in about 2 weeks.
do they got any crappie in Hard Labor Creek?
Yeah, they got some.
Okay, because I just found out they had them up at Hollis Latham.
They got some white bass out there now.
Oh, okay. So somebody must have put them in there, or else they came from one of them flooded
They
rivers.
stocked it.
Or they stocked it with them.
Yeah, they stocked it about 2 years ago.
See, Mr. Allen said he got a bass tracker. Listen, whatever boat you can get to get on the water, get on the water and go catch some fish. You can't catch them if you ain't out there. That's one thing. If you're sitting on the couch, you say, "Hey, I'm going." Like right now, everything's trying to mate. The birds, the bees, the fish, everything. So this is the best time to go fishing between now and now and June. So, but let me go put this wife to bed, gentlemen, and I'll be back. Ms. Randy, appreciate getting on the live. But let me go put her
No
to
problem,
bed.
Mike. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. It's tuck-in time. So let me go tuck her in, and we will bring this show back out here.